440 miles south of Cairo is Luxor, where my home for the next few days is moored on the Nile itself. The scale and power of the buildings here is greater than anything I was prepared for. And Tadarus, my Coptic Christian guide, seems to know everybody there is to know. Well, the pharaohs are your ancestors. Are you descended from the pharaohs?
Sure. Coptic means Egyptian.
Coptic means?
Egyptian.
Ah.
Pure Egyptian.
The floor would have been like this, would it?
No, the floor in that time, it must be made of precious stones.
You mean all this would be covered with precious stones, what we're walking on now?
Yes.
In the hypostyle hall at Karnak, elaborate hieroglyphics recount the deeds of the god-kings 3,000 years ago. 2,800 years later, we no longer needed hieroglyphics. We developed graffiti. This extraordinary collection of massive stone columns built to symbolize a forest is just one room. How could they build like this at a time when we in Britain were still on stone circles? Tadarus knew Howard Carter, the man who uncovered Tutankhamun's tomb.
When I asked Mr. Howard Carter how they bring it from us from Quarry, but I tell him how they put it on its base. We get very modern cranes. He said, we get very modern cranes. It can shift more than 200 tons. He said, maybe by magic.
No magic.
Yeah, Moses, when he met Pharaoh, he threw his stick like that. Stick of Moses became snake. That's magic.
On the other side of the Nile is the Valley of the Kings, an inhospitable, sun-bleached canyon beneath which was stored a treasure house of immeasurable wealth, the tombs of 62 pharaohs. And how many have been found? How many tombs have been
40. And unfortunately, nothing be found in the 40 tombs. Already robbed by the robbers, except Tutankhamun.
So the 22 tombs still to be discovered?
Yeah, not yet.
When this tomb was discovered, Peter, what was in it? In 1892, yeah. What was in it?
Nothing.
Why?
Robbed by the robbers.
They've just taken everything.
Really, I don't like to say robbed, because since long nobody cared about the monuments.
You've actually been present when Tutankhamun's tomb was discovered by Howard Carter.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that there was a curse on those who saw the tomb. What do you think?
No curse at all.
How can you be so sure?
Newspapers, they wrote whatever they like. They like to make it good story, that's all.
But someone said a mosquito flew out of the tomb. No
mosquito, yeah, they said there's a mosquito came out from the tomb and bite him and he died. No, that's not it. Well, you know, he discovered the tomb in 1922. He stayed inside the tomb up to 1927. Until he came back to England in 1927. He died in 1939. He died very, very old now. Peter, can you show me now some of the carvings here and tell me what they all mean? Who are they on? In this tomb, Ramses said the carving is very deep carving.
This is Ramses?
Ramses said, while he's wearing the false beard.
Why?
High priest.
Why are they always in profile? Why are they never facing?
They look nice in profile.
Ah, it's a design.